Wow. Welcome to Study by Yourself. Thank you for 100 plus subscribers, and I know we'll keep winning. In this video, I'm going to show you how to get A plus in every exam that you write. This is a video which is showing my appreciation, so I'm going to give you the best points you can ever have from any video. I will encourage you to stick to this video till the end. I'm going to show you secret hacks that people who are very clever or intelligent apply in class. And this is as a result of thorough reading and research. Now, one thing you should know is that people who are very good, or we call them gifted or talented, they practice certain actions unconsciously. These and many more is what you're going to hear from this video. Now, my first point is this: get prior knowledge before you take any actual class, whether it is online or in person. Make sure you have prior knowledge before you enter the class. Now, it's very important you read before you enter the class, because if you've read, it's no more going to be new or abstract to you. When the teacher is talking, you already have an idea. This is one of the things most clever, or people we call gifted do. They do it unconsciously, and it really helps them. They come up with questions, very intelligent questions, and you're like, wow, how did this person get to know this? It's because he or she read. So make the conscious effort to do some reading, to do some studying before you come to the class. Now, when you enter a new environment, like seeing this picture, it looks strange to you. It's like that. You've never seen it before. But if you've ever seen a book in water, as you are seeing here with the drops of water falling in it, your mind is trying to grasp the picture you are just seeing. Why? Because it's new to you. When you enter a class without prior knowledge, that's how it is. You are now trying to grasp the whole concept. But once you have prior knowledge before you enter the class, you are ready to grasp whatever the teacher has. Make sure you enter the class with prior knowledge on what the teacher is going to do. I know most teachers do give out the topics or the next topic you're going to do. Even if you're not given, you can approach politely and then ask for it if the teacher can give it to you. And when you have it, just put in the conscious effort of reading before you get to the class. It gives you an upper hand over anyone who has not read, because they are all blank. It's like a blank paper waiting to be filled, but you already have something written. You just need it to be polished or be boldened so that it will be clearer to you. It might look like you are paying or you are putting your time, but you now have to go and then read again. It is worth it. You might be struggling to grasp it because it's new, but it would be better to struggle before entering the class and then having a little knowledge about it before you now enter the class, and then you are struggling in class while the teacher is trying to make progress to move to the next topic he has to cover. I believe you are still thinking it's going to be too challenging. I'm going to spend time off my leisure and then try to do it. But it's better to strive at that time than to go to the class and then strive. Because as you are striving, the teacher is continuing. The teacher is not stopping. The teacher is not waiting for you to now be able to comprehend what he's trying to get across to you. Now, as you are sitting in a class, you are curious, you are waiting, you are anticipating what the teacher is going to teach. And even if you had an advice from someone that this particular topic was difficult, because you are curious, you are ready for it. Because you already made some effort to get it, you might already have questions on your side. And one thing you should know about questions or asking questions in class is that when you ask questions in class, teachers say things they didn't plan to say. So that, because you ask the question, they realize that, these people are very good. So let me go the extra mile to get them the information they need in order to cement whatever is being taught. So that's my first point, getting prior knowledge. Now, my next point is, what is your motivation? Why are you going to the class? That is the first question you should ask yourself and then answer it. What is in this thing for me? What's in this class? Now, when you're able to answer this question, you've really gotten this. Now you've got this. You know why you are supposed to understand it. So your whole being is ready to comprehend whatever the teacher is going to give to you. Now, there's a difference between wishing and desiring. Now, this girl here is trying to wish. Now, to wish means to want something, but you don't put in any effort to get that thing. Now, with this picture here, I want to show you what it means to desire. To desire means, you are making a conscious effort to get that thing. You want something, and you are making a conscious effort to get that thing. So don't just sit down and wish that, oh, I wish I got this subject. I wish I got to understand this. You need to make the conscious effort as well. When the teacher is asking questions, you are ready to contribute. When the teacher is asking for volunteers, you are ready to take part. Why? Because you are motivated. You are putting in the necessary effort. You are putting the necessary actions to get whatever is being taught. Now, the next thing is that you need to learn to focus. Focus. Pay attention in class. Even if you don't get every concept clearly, once you have your 100% focus, you will get a high amount of what the teacher was trying to bring across to you. Now, I'm going to talk about the 3 things which distract us in class. Now, before I start with the 3 points, I want to show you something. You see, when you say you are paying attention, it's like you are paying. So it's a conscious effort. You are paying. Paying attention is not comfortable, but you need to do it. First of all, our friends could be our distraction. So what you need to do is that you need to talk to your friends to make them understand the importance of you paying attention in class because of what you want to achieve at the end. Or sometimes, if possible, you can excuse yourself from them, get a proper place to sit so that you can grasp whatever the teacher is teaching. The next distraction could be our gadgets, our phones, our iPods and iPad and so on. They could be our distraction. So what you need to do about your gadgets is that you can put your notifications off, or if possible, you can put the phone off or airplane mode. After the class, you can attend to all the important notifications and then calls you might have missed. I'm not saying that do away with your phones. We are in the smart world where everything is fast. You learn with our phones, but when you get to the class, you should know that the teacher is the one we are going to listen to. So I'm not saying that do away with your phones. Your phones or your gadgets can be one of the most important things which can help you to learn. Another distraction you might not know of is yourself. You could be your own distraction. So before class, make sure you are not troubled with any issues. You've settled every issue. You've gone to the washroom. You shouldn't be going to the washroom when the teacher is now explaining some key points. When you go to the washroom, you might miss some of the key points he or she might give. So make sure you are well hydrated, you are okay, you are satisfied with yourself so that you don't distract yourself. Now I'm moving to the second part of this video. Now in the first part I spoke about what you do before the class to get whatever the teacher is going to teach you. Now I'm going to show you what to do after class to now put whatever the teacher has taught you deep into your memories to be able to remember them and produce them during the exam. Now these points I'm going to give to you require a lot of discipline. So you need to work on yourself to be able to work these things out, because that is where you can get the best results. There's good results, there's better results, and there's best friends or people we know can speak our language we are relatable with, so that we can grasp it very well. Now, my second point, and what you do after class, is to test yourself. Yes, I mean test yourself. You know, a lot of students do not do this, and according to research, students who do this have most of the questions they give to themselves in their exam. In their exam. You know, I'll encourage you to start early. Start early. At the beginning of the semester or at the beginning of the term, once the first topic is done, you know that once I'm done reading, I'm going to test myself. And you know, you can test yourself by getting standard past questions or questions from your friends, or maybe questions you set right after reading the book. You ask yourself the question, then you take time to jot the points down. Later, you refer. Now, with the calculation topics or subjects, mostly when students are not able to solve questions on their own, they get a little bit disappointed, and then you know they give up. But one trick you should note of is that always solve questions you have answers already, or questions you already have solutions to, so that if you are not able to solve it very well, you can refer to them. Otherwise, don't try to solve. Otherwise, you know, if you are not very trained in, you know, getting used to not being able to solve and then coming back, you might be disappointed in yourself and choose not to go over that topic again. You know, if you follow everything I've said so far, you are sure of getting your grade A or 1 in all your exam. So a little recap over everything I've said so far. Now, the first point I gave, I said don't enter a class without getting prior knowledge. So get prior knowledge before you enter a class. So my second point was that what is your motivation? Why are you going for that class? Why do you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve? And I spoke about the difference between wish and desire. Instead of wishing and then not making any effort, you should desire and then put in necessary effort to get the result you want. The next thing I spoke about was focus. I said you should do away with all distractions from your gadgets, put off all notifications, distractions from your friends. Make sure you talk to them, or you can separate yourself from them, and then distraction from yourself. Make sure you are okay with yourself before you take the class. Now, in the second part of the video, after where I spoke about after the class, what you need to do is you need to do a personal study. And during the personal study, some of the things you can do for yourself. I said 1, make sure you do a thorough reading. You can read online, read from textbooks, and I also said you can also watch videos of different teachers teaching the same topic. And the last thing I said was that you can also ask your friends so that they speak in a language you can relate with. The last point I gave was test yourself. And I said you should start early. Right after every topic, you test yourself. Thank you for sticking with Study by Yourself. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm all ears to hear about your successes and what this video has helped you to be able to do. Until then, I'll see you at 1,000 subscribers. I'll keep giving you more and more videos. So just keep sharing and then tell your friends about Study by Yourself. Thank you.